Welcome back to my channel, student. Today we are going to learn about the control structure. Okay, so there are three types of control structure in Visual Basic. Okay, the first one is called a sequence structure. So as you know, in sequence structure, the set of statements in Visual Basic programs are normally executed sequentially. Okay, in the order in which they are written. That means the statements are executing from the top, from the beginning to the end. Okay, but suppose if you want to change the order of execution of statement, you have to take the help of either the decision structure or iteration structure, which is also called as looping, and decision structure is called as branching. So in decision structure, what are the statement you are having in decision structure? If then statement, if then else statement, else if ladder, or and select case statement, which is same as you are having switch case statement in where in C language. So this is if statement is your one-way branching statement, if then else your two-way branching statement. Okay, so like this. Now you are having different types of looping statement in Visual Basic. So first one is called your pre-tested loop, which is your while when loop, and do loop is called your post-tested loop, and third one is called your for next loop, and the fourth one is your another variation of a for each next loop. So in this session, we are going to start the program based on sequence structure. Okay, so now let's start the program. So I have decided one program, that is to find the square root of a number. So how to find the square root of a number? Here already I have designed. I took one label 1, then text box, label 2, command button. Okay, so here what is the program? To find the square root of a number. Suppose the number is what, 25. What is the square root of 25? Okay, 5. So you can execute in the immediate window also. Suppose what is the function available in Visual Basic? SQR function to find the square root, and it is taking the argument double as argument. So 25 I'm passing. So what is it is showing you number as double. So 25 is your what? Okay, is your number to whose square root you have to find. You now press SQR press. So what is coming? 5. Now again print. I want to find the square root of 81. What is the square root of 81? 9. So now let's do the program. Okay, so designing part I have to do. Okay, so now here click on the label 1. Okay, label 1, what you have to type here? You have to type here enter a number. Okay, in text, go to the text box, click on text box, and go to the text property and delete this text one. Go to the command, go to the label 2 is your output. Here label 2 is your output. Here output has to be displayed. So I'm just typing here square root. Okay, and this command button I will type, I will go to the caption of command button, I will type find square root, and I will go to the form caption. You click on the form. Okay, and go to the form, and in this caption what you will write? You can type the question. Find the square root of a number. Okay, now let designing part over. Now let's move, we will go to the code. Okay, where we will write the code? We will write the code in the command 1 button. We will give which event? Click event. So click on find square root, click it, double click it. So now it will come procedure event, it came. Okay, click event, it came. So what you have to do here? To you have to declare one variable dim num as what? As a double. The data type is what? As a double. Okay, after that what you have to do? Num equal to, you have to store the value of the text box in where? In num. So first you have to convert the text1.text value to numeric form, and you have to store in num variable, and then simple label 2 is output you have to show. So label 2 dot caption property is what? Caption property equal to what? You have to type the square root of a number, the square root of a number ampersand for concatenating the variable. What I am going to concatenate? I will concatenate this sqr. Sqr, what is the argument? Num. Number, I have to find the square root. Directly you can write the function here. Output will display here. Suppose number you have entered text box 81. 81 got stored in num, and here the answer will come here what? 9. Okay. So this is your label to dot caption equal to the square root of a number ampersand square num. Okay. So now what you have to do? You have to execute. Go start executing. Okay, now look at here what I will enter. Suppose I have entered 25. So I will click on find square root. So it is coming the square root of a number. Okay, then again I will type here suppose 81. What is the square root? 9. Okay, so suppose 6 to 5. What is the square root? Obviously 25. Okay, like this find the square root of 32. So it is coming in some 5.6566. Okay, thank you student for watching this video. Please like it and subscribe it to my channel. Okay, we will meet you in the next video. Some sequence more programs.